Hey now, you're a math star, get your game on, go count. Hey now, you're a math star, get your game on, go add. When all that counting is done, we'll be adding sums. How are you, math stars? Today, we are going to be in module 11, lesson 3. All right, so we've been doing a lot of adding and taking away. You guys are getting so good at adding and subtracting, right? Take away, subtract, take away, adding more. Let's look at today's lesson. Here we go. Module 11, lesson 3. Here's our I can statement. I can find the solution to an add to addition problem. So it makes sense. Add to means addition. But what does the word solution mean? Do you know? That's a really big word for kindergarten. What does solution mean? Do you know? It's the answer. So if I have 5 and I add 2 more, so I have 5 and I add 2 more, how many do I have now? My solution is going to be my answer. So what is it? 5, 6, 7. So my solution is 7, or your answer. Okay, so let's look. All right, you are going to be on a page, should have this guy going camping. All right, page 207.5. That is the number 2, and then 7, and then 5. All right, here's a picture. Looks like he's got his tent. He's got some sleeping bags. How can you use this picture to solve an addition problem? So I want you to look at that. We've been practicing making up our very own addition stories. Let's see, what are some possible ones? I want you to pause this and tell your mom or dad or your homeschool teacher, what's an equation you could use using these pictures? So you have to count and use the correct ones, okay? All right, so what'd you come up with? I'm going to give this guy a name. Let's say his name is Kellen. All right, so here's Kellen, and it looks like Kellen's going camping with maybe a lot of people, maybe a lot of friends. So here's my story. Maybe you got a different one. Kellen unloaded 6 sleeping bags from the car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sleeping bags. Then he found 1 more. How many sleeping bags does he have altogether? What would my equation be? Did we listen for those sounds? Or those numbers. Let's listen. Kellen unloaded 6 sleeping bags from the car. Then he found 1 more. Am I going to do a plus or a takeaway? If he had 6 and then he found 1 more, good. We're going to do plus, addition, adding to. How many does he have now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That was my addition problem. Maybe you came up with a different story. All right, let's go to the next page, 276, 276. All right, do you remember what goes here? We're going to put some numbers and some math symbols. So you have to listen. If it's addition, we use a plus, right? And if it's subtraction, we do a minus. So let's listen to the story, okay? How can you use objects or drawings to represent and solve the problem? Write the equation to model how to add to a group. So first we're going to draw a picture to represent the story. Then we're going to write the equation to model how to add to a group. 4 tents are at the campsite. Ding, ding, ding. There's a number. We're listening for that number. 4 tents. How am I going to represent 4 tents? Well, first, let me read the whole thing. 4 tents are at the campsite. 2 more tents are placed at the campsite. How many tents are at the campsite now? Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use squares to represent my tents. Okay. I know tents are really like triangles, but I can't make that. So how many are there? There are 4, they said. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 tents were placed on the campsite. So what would our first number be? Did you say 4? Good. What symbol goes right here? Do you remember? Well, let's listen to the story again. 4 tents are at the campsite. 2 more tents are placed on the site. Oh, 2 more tents are placed on the campsite. 2 more. Okay, so what is our, it's going to be plus, because we're adding 2 more. We're not taking any away. We're adding, so we're plus, addition. And how many did we add? 2. Do you remember what symbol comes next? Equals. And this is where our solution or our answer is going to go. So 4 plus 2 equals what? Well, if you don't know, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 4 plus 2 equals 6. Good job. Let's go to the next problem. Oh, Blake. All right, listen to the addition word problem. There's your key, addition. How can you use objects or drawings to represent and solve the problem? Write an equation to model how to add the groups. So just like before, we're going to draw a picture. And remember, we're just going to use shapes to represent. We're not going to actually draw pictures of whatever's in the story because it's not art time. Okay. 3 canoes are at the edge of the lake. Ooh, 3 canoes, ding, ding, ding. There's a number. 3 canoes are at the edge of the lake. Someone brings 3 more canoes. How many canoes are at the edge of the lake now? All right, so let's see here. Let's do our canoes. How many canoes were there to begin with? 1, 2, 3, they said. Okay, so what number is going to be our first number? 3. And remember, it's addition, so we do a plus sign. And then they said there are 3 more canoes. Somebody brought 3 more. 1, 2, 3 more. So what number is going to go right here? 3. 3 plus 3, and then equals. How many are there all together? I'm not going to write that answer. I want you to figure that out and write it in your book. All right. You can pause this while you do that. All right, good job. Here we go. Again, you're going to listen to the addition. Ding, 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 addition. Word problem. Draw to represent and solve the problem. Write the equation to model the problem. 7 fish are in a stream. Did you hear that number? 7 fish are in a stream. 3 more fish swim to join them. How many fish are in the stream now? So we're going to draw our picture. And we're going to draw 7 fish are in the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 fish are in the stream. So our first number is going to be what? And it's addition plus. How many more? Kane, do you remember what they said? 3 more fish swam to join them. So what number is going to go here? 3 equals, how many are there total? Count them up, add them up, 7 plus 3, and write your answer. You can pause this while you do that. All right, this time you're not going to have to draw pictures, are you? It's already here. So let's listen to this word problem. Write the equation to model the problem. 6 birds are on the dock. 3 more birds join them. How many birds are on the dock now? So the first number, remember when we're doing story problems, you're really listening for any numbers, any hints as to what you should write down for your equation. So how many birds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They said 6. So what do you think your first number is going to be? 6 birds are on the dock. 3 more birds join them. Again, we're doing addition. I'm not going to write this out at all because I'm going to see if you can do it, right? 6 birds, ding, 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 6 birds were on the dock. 3 more, ding, 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 join them. How many are there all together now? All right, I want you to pause the video while you write out that equation. Don't forget your addition and equal signs. Okay, listen to this addition word problem. Write the equation to model it. 5 ducks are swimming in the pond. Ding, 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 ding. How many ducks? 5 ducks are swimming in the pond. 2 more ducks join them. How many ducks are in the pond now? I'm going to read that to you one more time. 5 ducks are in the pond. So what's your first number? And 2 more join them. So addition. 2 more, ding, 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 join them. How many equal? How many are there now? Pause it while you do that. All right, this is an on your own. Listen to the addition word problem, draw to represent, and solve the problem. Write the equation to model how to add to a group. 4 ding, 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 children are walking on a path. 5 more children join them. How many children are on the path now? Okay, so you're going to draw to represent. 4 children were walking on a path, and 5 came to join them. Write the equation and the solution. How many are there now? And you can pause this while you do that because it might take you a little while. All right, here's your second on your own. Tell an addition word problem about adding to a group using numbers within 10. Use drawings to represent and solve the problem, and then write the equation. So this is where it gets tricky. I'm not going to give you numbers. The book's not giving you numbers. You have to come up with a story all on your own. And when it says within 10, that means they don't want you to say there are 20 campers and 10 more come, because that's way bigger number than 10. We're working within 10. Okay, so we want our answer or solution to be 10 or less. All right, so think of a story about camping. Maybe you see squirrels. Maybe you want to talk about campfires. Maybe you want to talk about making s'mores or roasting marshmallows. Maybe you want to talk about seeing deer in the wood. I got to see deer in the woods the other day. It was so amazing. There was a mama and a baby. And then the dad came. It was pretty cool. Okay. Come up with a story, and you're going to write down, you're going to represent it with a picture, and then you're going to write the equation, and you're going to tell your story to your homeschool parent. Okay. And make sure your story represents the picture and the equation, that they all match, all the numbers match together. Okay. Awesome. Great job, Math Stars. So addition is so much fun, I think. Okay. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.